Alrighty guys, so a bit of an update for Jump Assembles once again because, well, it's good news. And yes, it is global news, which I am very excited about. First things first, of course, shout out to my boy Dean giving us the requirements of what is needed in order for the game to be run, of course, with your device of choosing. For me personally, I'm gonna see if I can hook up it onto an emulator and then hook up my controller and just kind of cheese it that way. I'm gonna see if I can do that. But yeah, that's kind of like the requirements. But the thing in question is Kaku managed to find the global version. So obviously language English, yeah, and it does state saying 25th of June, which is I believe the same date as it was giving for Southeast Asia, of course. So it seems that they are planning on initially dropping the game on the 28th, which is when, of course, I'm going to start. But, of course, when the global version does drop, I'm going to go over there since I won't have any ping issues over there. But this is exciting news. This is hype news. Everyone else is on board of it, so it's exciting times. But, yeah, Kaku managed to find it. Now, me, since this is on the App Store, I kind of wanted to go ahead and see if I can also track it down. And I think this was the Southeast Asia version, and then I was like, how can I confirm if this is like the global version? And then it's like languages, English, and I'm just like, God, thank you. Yes. Oh, now clearly they will probably add more to it in terms of languages, such as like French, German, Spanish, etc. Right? As time goes on. I mean, of course, right now their focus is to release the game on the 28th of March, do the testing, do what they need to do, and then in time for it to be available to other regions, they'll obviously slowly push that out, of course. And obviously, the English language is more so universal, right? So of course they're going to cater to that being in there. But yeah. Happy days, boys. Happy days. There we go. So, mark your calendar for June. I mean, clearly, just an FYI, things can change, but mark your calendars. Mark your calendars. June, a brawl's gonna break out between multiple fan bases. Oh, it's gonna be chaotic. Now, while we're here, we got some Itadori gameplay, which I actually haven't checked out. Now, when it comes to Jujutsu Kaisen, unfortunately, Gojo is not in here within Jump Assembles, but clearly I do feel like at some point he will be available a character within the game itself. But yeah, either way, it is good news all around about the release of this game. Of course, I understand that, I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of games lined up. Obviously, for example, One Piece Dream Pointer. I know when it comes to like finding out all these games and stuff, like they're not globally available or Global's going to be releasing at another time, it does kind of suck. But good news all around for the. Oh my God, yo, Tanjiro, my boy did not. The thing about Tanjiro is that he's got good damage and speed on him. I'm surprised that, bro, it's already low-key is a bit of a monster right now. What's going on? But oh, what if that Sukuna? Oh my God. Oh, there's a whole roster of Jujutsu Kaisen that character they can release that is just going to be hype. This is one thing which I've mentioned about this game. The excitement level on releasing characters, I do truly believe that that's going to be, well, I know that clearly will be the big seller for this game, right? Having all these characters available to join the roster of how big this game already is, of course. Like all these anime characters coming in and just fighting one another. To anyone who's new to MOBAs, I've said it before and I'll say it again. The more you play this, the more the dark side of you will come out, because it is kind of rage-inducing when people don't pull their weight, I will say. But of course, new people will find out what I mean. But to the people that do play MOBAs, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When someone is kind of slacking and not doing their part within their lane, it can get a little bit infuriating. But either way, the potential in this game is massive, and the fact that we've got that global confirmation and we've got a date, that just puts things more into perspective on the excitement and the hype level for this game. Obviously, come the 28th, everything is going to be out there in terms of gameplay and etc. And just people kind of excited. I mean, I'm not too sure if many people are going to try the game in terms of ping, but like I said, I might find a way to combat that, and if that is the case, then maybe we can all kind of jump on board if anyone does want to get a bit of a head start, of course. More importantly, with the release of the game itself dropping at the end of March, it gives time for more characters to come on in, on top of that, with more animes to join. I've mentioned in the previous video, one of the animes that is going to be releasing, or that's going to be added in addition to the current current roster is Hunter x Hunter, of course. Outside of that, I'm not too sure who else they're going to be adding, but the fact that they've already got one new anime lined up to be added already, I think it's fair to say that. I think with the global release, we could expect like another anime to be added in, but I'm not too sure on what the consistency will be in character releases, because at the end of the day, with the current animes that they've got, I mean, they can really give us a stacked roster, and this is that's the key seller for this game. This game is going to make an absurd amount of money. This game is going to be extremely popular. If they can hit every region, which is what they're trying to do, this might be the next big MOBA game. And it's fair to say that with all the animes that they've got going on within this game that are going to be fighting one another, the reach for this game is going to be bar none. It's going to be huge. Every anime fan is going to be watching this and trying it out, 100%. People that have never experienced MOBAs are going to be trying this out. So fair play on creating a dream game for most MOBA players. To those that are a fan of anime, I've mentioned it again. This is a dream game of mine. So yo, Itadori Loki is putting in work. I'm not too sure what that bar does. I assume that once you successfully hit the bar at the right moment, he does a ton of damage. By the looks of it. Oh, Chopper, don't. My boy Chopper transformed, and that's not even gonna save him. God damn. Itadori's a top laner, but this man is just putting the beat down. Oh my god, yeah, Nezuko is a jungler, and she ain't gonna survive. Bro. I low-key need a top laner. I might sub out Goku for Itadori, low-key. This man is just a powerhouse right now. He's eating hits and putting in work. You got to love it. Anyway, boys, I think that's where I'll end it. Just kind of wanted to give you guys an update and obviously inform everyone about the global side of things. I mean, here's the thing. We knew global was a thing, right? Obviously, Dean has found websites and whatnot. We know that behind the scenes, quietly, they are working on the global side of things. We know this. We understand it. Even before the release date, as they were doing the beta testing, you know, we knew that this game was eventually going to come out globally. But I think what it is that now that we've got confirmation and seeing it in the Google Play Store and actually having a release date, seeing all of that really just kind of put it in motion and kind of get the excitement level up. Something to look forward to now that we've got a date. So yeah, of course I'll be doing content on this. I'll be live streaming. I can't wait to play this early on. But come global, boys, I'll see you on the battlefield. If we're on the same team, let's get the dub. But if you're going against us, oh, you're going to catch these hands, boys. I'm telling you. Just an FYI, I'm a Gara main. So whoever's going to be mid laning, I'll see you on the battlefield. Alright, boys, I'm out. Take care. Peace.